It's Saturday night and we're at... Wait, we're not at the Gunners Club, are we?
No, we're at the Shark Fin Inn in the city of Melbourne, Little Bourke Street, in Chinatown.
And this is, I think, one of the best Chinese restaurants in Melbourne. And I think tonight I've put on 10 pounds, which is distinctly different from the time I was in China, and I think I lost over 10 pounds.
Yeah, but you lost it from the different end, didn't you?
Truth be told, I did.
Yeah.
But how good was the food tonight?
Amazing. But, I mean, the truth be told, we're here for a celebration, but that's beside the point. But previously we went to another fantastic Chinese restaurant.
We did. We've got Melbourne covered, I think.
Yeah. And that was unbelievable. Now picture a 60s, 70s, old school James Bond movie. You know, you're in the arch villain's cave or something.
In the lair.
Yeah. And well, they had the service and the whole theatre of it. Well, this is completely opposite.
Yeah, so the flower drum, and it used to have the theatre of it going back about 20 years ago when you were allowed to smoke inside. You pull out a cigarette and 4 people would rush to you like a magnet to make sure that, you know, they'd light your cigarette up for you.
Exactly.
This place is the same for the quality of the food, and the service was incredible. Different price though, very different price point.
Very different price. It didn't have the theatre here, but my God, the food was... no hesitation in saying that the food was on par with the flower drum, minus the theatrics. It was fantastic.
Now you might remember the video that we did when we talked about the burger wars. The food here was sensational compared with that, and even quicker. I think it took us 10 minutes to get a burger from Burger King.
Yes.
We had a whole array of about 14 dishes in 10 minutes at our table.
Unbelievable. And they were made from scratch. I can't believe how they did that.
And price for a bottle of wine, we had a very reasonable bottle of Pinot Grigio, which is what I would recommend for a Chinese meal. It's got that acid that just cuts through any of the grease if you have something fried. $45, so I think that's reasonable with great service.
Well, I'm impressed. We're going to do this again.
Let's.
So this is the entrance, isn't it? The entrance to the Chinese Museum. And, if I remember correctly, just around the corner there was where the Wing Chun studios used to be in the 70s and 80s.
Yep, for Kung Fu.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And Jeet Kune Do, thank you.
And Jeet Kune Do, yes. Back in the days of Bruce Lee. And Biltong, yeah.
So we're in Melbourne's Chinatown, and what we're going to do is take you with us to the other great Chinese restaurant in Melbourne. Come with us. If you have to ask the price, you can't afford.
Pretty much, exactly right. This is the famous flower drum.
And dining is on the first floor, so you come in and there's a private lift and up you go, and the service is what awaits you.
Yes it is, yes it is. And however much the price is, it is worth it. It really is. The service, the food, incredible.
It's one of those things you have to do one time in your life and then spend the rest of your life basically paying it off.
That's the one. We're not going in here this time because we went to the other one, but we're lucky enough to say that we have been here, so we're speaking from experience. Well, we wanted something different. How about a speakeasy? How's that?
We're at the Boilermaker, and the Boilermaker is basically whiskey and beer together, and this place oozes ambience.
Ambience.
So let's get some ambience.
Let's get in amongst it. Oh, look at the goodies we're about to tuck into.
Thanks for joining us on our adventure tonight. And a couple of weeks ago we did a video on stouts.
We did.
And I think we have a new king.
Well, wow. That's all I can say.
We had a bourbon barrel aged tiramisu white stout, which was the most chocolatey dream I've ever had.
Chocolatey, coffee. It was happy ending is what it was.
Happy ending. And a happy ending to the night as well. So we're here at the Boilermaker, and we did try some whiskey, and we tried the paddle of beers as well. What was your thought on the paddle?
A bit disappointing, to be honest with you. I thought it would be better, seeing as there were going to be craft beers. Yeah, I think they need to work on their craft a bit more.
Look, I sat down and had a bit of a think about it. I think what they gave us was a representation of different styles, different types, and different colours as well. But the stout was monumental.
It was a standout.
It was a standout.
And, well, let's just put it this way. I'm going to get some of my own. It really is. And if I'm putting my money on it, it's got to be good.
So, Guinness is still king?
Its crown is slipping dramatically.
Thanks for joining us on our adventures, and why don't you go back and join us on some of the ones we've done already.
Have a good one, guys. Don't forget, if you like what you see, give us a like and a subscribe. Let us know down below what you reckon, because we love making them.
We like that.
And drinking them. See ya.